Houston Astro fans, we're down
Stop.
0-2. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Texas Rangers came into our house, beat us.
They gave it to us one time.
Yeah,
It was a kick in the dick, as Zach
It
always
was yesterday. Today, not so much. Yesterday, game one, that was a kick in the dick for real.
that wasting a beautiful Justin Verlander game, and anybody that blames Justin Verlander for giving 2 runs, it's dumb. Like your offense was non-existent.
Yeah. If you can't cover 2 runs, you're not a World Series team.
No. Go in. We check about the 2 games. Who? I mean, the biggest flop, of course, on the pitching side is Framber Valdez.
It's the second playoff game in a row, bro. You shit the bed. That's not cool. You
Yeah,
can't be our ace doing that.
yeah. There was a lot of people today on all over the place saying, he's mentally weak. He looks like he's one of those players that when it comes mentally, when something happens, he gets frustrated, flustered, starts messing up, and pretty much that's what you saw in the first was he got flustered, some errors happened, and instead of being like, all right, don't worry, I got y'all, he messed up even more.
Mm-hmm.
He had almost 30 pitches in the first with 4 runs. Like, that is about a terrible start as I've seen since, like, Dallas Keuchel or
It's
Flamber.
about as terrible start as he had since like early in the season when he did that. I think against the Rangers for like 2 innings. It's just bad. Like they're not scared of your shit, bro. Like quit trying to be sneaky with it and just pump fastballs in there. That's what you
Yep.
should have done. That's why I blame Maldonado just as much as I blame Framber. To be honest with you, like your game plan wasn't working. Stop that shit. Do something else.
And they started changing it a bit, and it looked like it was working, I mean, a bit more, but too little too late for sure. And
I mean, after that first inning, we were phenomenal. That first inning, though, it was bad.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we got back to work, and Nick was like, "Well, I think I'm done with this game already." And I said, "Why?" And he showed it to me, and it was already 4-0. And I was like, "Dude, what the hell?"
I literally went to get my food that I ordered, and I went to the counter and took it out of the bag. And when I came back, it was runners on first and third, and they had a run already. Like, how the fuck did that happen? You have 7 pitches to your name.
Yeah.
And they weren't long balls; they were hitting short balls here. It reminded me of last year when we were playing Philly and how we would beat Philly. It wasn't the
Mhm.
biggest hits; it was just constant singles, 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 doubles, singles, singles,
And
and
and that goes along with what I was saying at work. They were just swinging for the fucking fences because they kind of had nothing to lose at that point. Is what it seemed like they were thinking.
the Kyle Tucker. Where the hell you at, bro?
Altuve is with him. Both of y'all come back.
Yeah.
Like half of these dudes went for milk, have not come back yet. Alvarez, I applaud you, bro. You have a virus, whatever. You did your thing today. You showed
Diarrhea.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got some Pepto in you or something. You showed up, bro.
He's on fire. Both of them balls he hit today. Bregman, he did Bregman shit. I'm good with it.
Yeah. Kyle Tucker,
Brantley.
bro. I think he's 2 for like 22 or something in the postseason.
Yeah.
Which is terrible. Jose Altuve looks like last year's Jose Altuve, a ghost of himself right now. Looks scared. He looks like he's just trying way too hard. Chaz McCormick, bro, your 2 at bats were some of the worst at bats I've seen in a long time.
Remember when we did the Twins game? What's the dude who always be in our comments, Big Red or whatever the hell his name is?
Yeah.
My bad. What did he say? He's like, you have to have a strategy when you go to the plate. Like you can't stand up there just guessing about what's coming at you. And that's what they did. They're like, okay, we'll give you the plate if you can get a breaking ball there, but you're not fucking getting the fastball in. And they were just waiting for fastballs, and they fucking hit them today. That sucks.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, it was one of those things for sure that when you look at Pena, when you look at Yonner Diaz, like somebody said it best today. They were like, Diaz and McCormick have to grow up even more now.
Mm-hmm.
Going into these next games, I need you two to grow up when it comes to at bats. That stuff you did in the season, it don't matter. because it ain't working. You said it, I believe, when Diaz was like barely catching fire. You were like, people are going to realize how to stop you, bro. And it's
Yep.
same thing that we basically threw jokes under the bus for. You have to
Hmm.
figure out how to change your at bat when these pitchers are coming at you with things that they know you struggle at. And that's what the best
It
hitters
was
do.
bases loaded, 2 strikes, and you swung at the ugliest slider off the plate. That bitch was so far off the plate, it didn't even know it was a base. Exactly.
They lead it over like uh
I text you. I told you I was like, I don't know if I would have pinch hit him right there. To me, it felt like it should have been a Maldonado at bat.
it
Like I felt contact coming.
When it happened, I looked at Nick and I was like, Zach's right. They need to start leaning into pitches more.
Maldi would have leaned into a pitch if it got there, but I still think Maldi, like they don't respect Maldi, they wouldn't have made him chase, and he would have made contact with something. I just feel it. I would have left it. That's how it felt to me in the time.
it
Yeah.
it was all momentum. The
Mm-hmm.
momentum was on our side, and then you took Maldi out as a rush of a moment, all the momentum. You let him calm down. You let that pitcher calm down. You let Yanair figure it out and all that stuff. He was on his heels. He was literally on his heels. Like they had pitchers, they were rushing pitchers to get everything. And guess what? You gave him that time. Now you have Yanair up there, cold coming in. It's like I get it, people. Yanair has done great things. But there are certain moments, the same way that we always say, the eye test, and whenever it comes to just knowing somebody, Maldonado is usually never the type to get mad whenever Dusty, hey, I'm gonna take you out. He
Oh,
was
he was mad
furious,
today.
and it's just like you feel that momentum going, and it's one of those things where it's like I feel Dusty finally was like, all right, fans, you want freaking Yonder Diaz? There you go, and I get it. Maldi had one situation in the first game. But that one felt different. That one was Maldi. We've seen you a bit. We need a change of pace type of
Yes.
hit. So that one felt right. This one, I agree. I don't think I would have took Maldonado out. Like I really do think that he would have at least made a single, got a walk, made him fight for those pitches, something.
Basically, the reason I'm so adamant about Maldi shouldn't have came out that game is because I could tell you one thing, that Diaz was coming there to play hero ball. Maldi was not, and that's not what we needed in that time. We just needed to keep the bases going. Because think about it, if we would have got one of those runs home, that's 5-5.
Yep. And I mean, of course, errors came huge. We don't need errors. But I do the Rangers, man. They're hitting balls where they need to. They're not making their mental errors the way they usually do. I mean, we can't even get to their damn bullpen, which is their weakest link. So at this point, it doesn't even matter because they're throwing their best, not even their best pitches. It is barely we got.
But from what I've seen today, I'm pretty sure Aroldis Chapman's a non-factor for a while. If I man, I just feel we turn it around. I see it. Like we're still a fucking. Just think about Pena, that ball he hit in the ninth. That bitch was about 10 feet from going out.
Being realistic, both games, you're about one or two hits away from winning it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so it would be different if they would just whooped our ass. We got no, but we had moments. We just left a lot of damn runners on bases. Um,
Yeah.
now,
Yesterday, if the one that Bregman had hit had went a little bit more to the left, it would have been out. Like that was just, that's just how it worked out. Today there was plenty where Pena, if he had cracked it a little bit harder, probably it would have went out too.
It would, uh,
they were all
I
close.
almost did it.
I know.
It is what it is.
Do
We gotta
you
play. If we
think?
do what we're supposed to, we can beat them easy.
Yeah, I mean, we're going away now. We got 3 games away. They need 2. We need all 3 if we can get them all for sure. You just need to win one. Win the first one. Get the momentum back. Max
Yeah.
Scherzer coming back from injury. Maybe this is the game you need. We do love playing in other people's places for some damn reason more.
Especially
But yeah,
theirs.
take one at a time and get it. Do you think that there's, I guess, any changes in the lineup, Chaz? And do you think he switches Chaz and Dubon out? Do you think he does Brantley in left field? Um,
Yeah, I think Brantley will go to left field because he had 2 hits today.
Yeah, I think you got to keep
and
that.
And then Jordan at DH. You got to keep that bat in there.
Yeah, I'm more at peace with that. I get all the Yonner people want him. At this point, bro, you you're coming in when I need you.
Mm-hmm.
I need Brantley's smart at bat with Jordan at DH.
I think they'll do Chas McCormick against left-handed pitchers, and Dubon against right. That's how I think he'll do that.
So, speaking of pitching, how did y'all feel about JP France today? Because that was the main person that I kept seeing a lot of people hating on for the postseason like this.
What you talking about?
So a lot of people were saying they didn't want JP France to pitch at all because he had no experience in the playoffs.
You know how many runs he gave up today?
Exactly.
0.
Exactly.
Fucking
that's why I was asking.
I ain't trying to hear it. Everybody not named Framber Diaz that threw a fucking ball did their thing today.
Exactly. That's why I was asking, because it was a hot topic that we were getting a lot of comments about today. And it kind of seems everybody shut up and ate their words about it. So that's why I wanted to bring it up, just in case anybody listens to this and wants to hate on JP France for some reason.
Fucking goose egg.
I was about to say, he had a way better damn game than Framber did.
Yeah.
I want to say this. If Framber, I don't know when we're going to see you again, bro, at this point. But Kyle Tucker, if he keeps up this pace, does this change y'all's mindset on both of these guys for payment-wise? Because, I feel Dana Brown's that guy.
I still think Kyle Tucker, to me, is worth the, 5-year 150 or some shit.
Yeah.
5-year 200. But I'm not giving you 10 years. All that does is, let me know for sure not to do that.
Yeah.
These are the moments in postseason where your players, they make their name of themselves. Players that don't have a name make their name of themselves. And I just feel like Framber right now, that extension you wanted, bro, is looking very thin.
Mm-hmm. See, I don't know what the deal is with him, bro. I think he'll still get paid. And then the dude literally had a no-hitter this year. But he looked like shit today.
He's looked like shit all playoffs, though. And
he's looked like shit since the no-hitter, to be honest with you.
That's true, actually. Yeah. I don't know. We'll go further into that as the season comes on and off-season comes on. Yeah. I guess anything y'all want to see going into these next 3 games and Texas?
Okay, so you know that I believe that the Rangers and anything from that part of Texas are fucking plum-ass retarded. Do yourself a favor and try to steal some bases. Put the pressure on the pitcher. And that should help get our bats going, I think. That's what I would do. I'd be more aggressive on the base pass if you could fucking get there. And stop swinging for the fences for everything. Just get on and get the runner over. Simple.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I co-sign all that. Well, no, it's not what we wanted, Astro fans. It's not the outcome. But this will make a hell of a good video if and when we do it. We go on the road. Of course, our numbers are ridiculous on the road compared to home. If we win 3, though, hey, we still got to come back home and do something we have been sucking at pretty much. But focus on these 3. Make sure you like, subscribe to the network. We got you covered. Make sure you drop comments down below on what you agree, disagree, don't agree. We don't, just whatever, you know. Yeah. But that being said, Houston, enjoy these cold fronts. Enjoy the weather. We're out of here. Good luck, Astros. Later.
Peace.
How much I'm working for this? I swear my dreams are too important.